At this time, I would like to introduce the Brockport High School Class of 2021 President, Mr. Henry Kemblowski. Henry is the son of Shelley and Paul Kemblowski. I now present Henry Kemblowski.
All right, can you hear me? All right. Good evening, class of 2021. 4 years, 3 principals, 2 yearbook pages, and one pandemic later, here we are. Over the course of high school, we have persevered through extreme challenges. Who could have ever imagined that a pandemic would not only cut our junior year short, but also limit our senior year? Over the past 3 years, I have had the privilege and honor as serving as our class president. Through this role, I have had the opportunity of representing my peers in student council and of organizing class events and fundraisers. I am extremely proud of how far this class has come. 4 years ago, we walked through the doors of Brockport High School, not knowing what to expect. Would we find our classes, make new friends? Are fidget spinners still cool? Throughout our years as underclassmen, we got to enjoy cheering on the football team and the marching band at homecoming, going to the winter ball, sitting on the pool bleachers to watch the cardboard boat race. This is very laggy. Our senior year has been unlike any other to come before. We entered the school year in a pandemic, not knowing what class would look like or how the year would play out. Despite these challenges, we did get to enjoy our last days at Brockport High School. Last month, we ventured out to Tri-Life for our senior ball. At the ball, we got to celebrate the end of 4 years of hard work and eat lots of mediocre chicken. In the beginning of the month, we had our senior trip to Darien Lake Amusement Park, where we got to ride roller coasters and spend time with our friends. And finally, just 2 days ago, we got to participate in one of the most meaningful traditions at Brockport, the Senior Walk. During the Senior Walk, we got to visit the elementary schools and visit our past teachers one last time before graduating. I believe that having these experiences, even during a global pandemic, has proven to us that anything is possible, even when it seems like the odds are against us. Another important lesson we have learned this year is the importance of being open-minded and cognizant of what is going on in the world and in our community. Over the past year, many injustices against human rights have been exposed and brought to the attention of all of us. As both community members and Americans, it is important for us to remember to treat each other with respect, regardless of skin color, gender, sexual orientation, or beliefs. Because at the end of the day, we are all human and have the same wants and needs. With that said, I believe that we still have a lot of work to do to make our community a safe and welcoming place for everyone. And I hope to see progress made in the years to come. It is important for all of us to thank our parents, teachers, and administrators for supporting us over the course of our education. Without them, we would not be here today. We also can't go without wishing a happy Father's Day to our dads and father figures. Thank you, Dad, for being there every day to support me with your kindness, advice, and top-notch humor. I would specifically like to thank our class advisors, Mr. McHugh, Mrs. Howlett, and Mrs. Fredericks for dedicating their time and effort to our class. Additionally, and most importantly, I would like to thank my parents, sister, and family for their loving support and for believing in me throughout high school. I would also like to give a big thank you to Mrs. Dickinson, Mr. Sidebotham, and Mr. Hallquist for being some of the most caring and hardworking teachers I've had the opportunity to work with. I would like to leave you here tonight with a poem by Pat A. Fleming, titled Each Moment is Precious. Live in the moment. Take it all in. Pay attention to everything, right there and then. Don't let your mind wander to what's coming next. Cherish this moment and give it your best. Don't let tomorrow make you rush through today, or too many great moments will just go to the waste. And the person you're with in that moment you share, give them all of your focus, be totally there. Laugh till it hurts, let the tears drop, fill up each moment with all that you've got. Don't miss the details, the lesson is there. Don't get complacent, stay sharp and aware. It can take but a moment to change your life's path, and once it ticks by, there's no going back. In just 60 seconds, you may make a new friend, find your true love, or see life start or end. You become who you are in those moments you live, and the growth's not in taking, but in how much you give. Life is just moments, so precious and few. Whether valued or squandered, it's all up to you. Thank you and have a good evening. I would now like to introduce the class of 2021 advisors, Mrs. Howlett and Mr. McHugh, to the podium.